indefinite, pretense, peak, colony, separate, ministry, abbey, feminist, jagged, destine, patent, exclusion, immemorial, adversity, riot, headquarters, inexhaustible, capitalism, acknowledgement, metabolism, underage, adjourn, inexpensive, culprit, sensitivity. Immigrate, obstacle, deliberation, brokerage, elevate, logically, storehouse, paralyze, grieve, entitle, thoughtful, terms, affliction, multiply, immeasurably, admirable, economically, unacceptable, tighten, redeem, administer, stubbornly, acknowledge, reactive, range. Uncountable, literacy, span, expectancy, moderate, constellation, isolated, immediate, dispenser, ignoble, modify, frustration, revenue, attain, elusive, gleam, fairly, rhetorical, strive, innocent, complementary, maintain, intentionally, thesis, singular. Dropout, altitude, trespass, democracy, departure, shatter, annoy, blueprint, disperse, plummet, lawless, commemorate, effortful, flexibility, internal, nostalgia, annihilate, workforce, slaughter, mourn, respectable, chaotic, specimen, commander, cowardly. Scope, infamous, nosedive, rusty, omnivorous, fiercely, gallop, merely, photograph, obscene, paralysis, non-profit, inhalation, assail, vowel, invariable, deficiency, sake, recite, interval, deviant, stimulate, trait, personally, repute. Materially, speculate, censor, perch, evenly, intrigue, anonymity, transmitter, polish, bloat, loudness, evolutionary, satire, vivid, tremendously, assign, numb, chemical, encircle, surplus, incineration, validate, brag, perpendicular, surveillance. Cumulate, lag, opportunity, intruder, tendency, penniless, collaborate, Celsius, glorious, installment, mischievous, reproduction, entity, loan, disturbance, dividend, outweigh, deprived, vertical, urine, parable, bulk, stabilize, bequest, motive. Prelude, giggle, voucher, serpent, constrain, democratic, repetitive, pelt, reinstate, redemption, tolerate, breadth, nervousness, obligatory, conserve, renowned, costly, antiquity, restrain, confession, amber, irritable, corrode, detection, improper. Complement, rarely, cowardice, subsidy, relocate, acoustic, attire, propensity, landmark, satellite, enmity, bestow, biological, ignition, cooperation, predict, peddler, moan, post-war, captor, preclude, storage, deceit, spokesperson, occupancy. Rod, elector, stroller, dagger, helplessly, disabled, bombard, swirl, infrared, intervention, worrisome, retribution, override, dissolute, deliverance, capacious, ethics, viewpoint, infuse, suitor, specification, investor, irrational, pensive, narrowly. Execution, coherent, arise, sweep, lineage, overpower, humiliation, trickery, depreciation, reluctantly, neglect, authenticity, caravan, prescription, commodity, estimation, judgment, marital, synthesize, conversely, paradise, cosmopolitan, tactile, qualification, consumption. Chubby, restock, loneliness, temperance, clarity, heterogeneous, pluck, irrelevant, contemptuous, veil, penalty, impatience, repose, plaster, inappropriate, definitively, lyric, unfulfilled, preoccupied, willingness, tremble, companion, mating, lifespan, physicist. Aquatic, chemotherapy, fabric, physiology, appeal, turnover, overtake, conspire, integrate, viper, enticing, regime, moreover, resentful, subtraction, introspect, outbreak, preoccupation, console, inconsistency, ritualize, outrun, substandard, malicious, assassinate. Secular, manual, first aid, chorus, prune, discreet, factually, amend, inhale, pertinent, inspector, restrict, do, susceptible, wield, profit, abide, emanate, eventual, malfunction, catastrophe, peculiarity, empathy, engrave, impediment. Quota, enrage, civilian, abound, invaluable, inductive, correlate, breach, arduous, setback, confine, appreciation, craftsmanship, indiscriminate, enlist, soluble, undamaged, virtue, convince, approximately, disclosure, inverse, warfare, dwell, pinnacle. Creativity, maternal, reflection, honorary, overestimate, sniffle, grim, heartbeat, essential, outdistance, advocacy, celebrity, breeding, receptionist, disbelieve, contend, valid, embassy, slay, deepen, peculiar, defeat, evaluate, ally, dissent. Irresistible, derelict, steadily, profitable, diabetes, quake, relent, supposition, babble, peck, nap, disparage, sluggish, nutritional, donate, erect, sequel, misfire, prosecutor, squirt, tickle, sensitive, deluxe, deliberate, flavor. Abrogate, avail, frivolous, appraisal, rebate, clockwise, disgusting, devotion, pneumonia, jeer, alignment, carriage, wrapped, regain, command, correspondence, scrutinize, nameless, discard, convergence, slumber, misconception, outburst, grassland, nullify. Injure, recede, sensational, subordinate, routinely, polar, deficit, assertive, refined, whirl, situate, hereafter, conception, incubate, profound, diaper, earnest, invert, traitor, prioritize, unexpected, emigrant, dormancy, mow, avalanche. Bridegroom, irritant, illusion, relevant, congenial, thunderclap, piracy, exploitation, bioethics, customize, accolade, suspicion, researcher, orphanage, compose, ambivalent, accommodate, dispel, organization, theoretical, speculation, mobilize, flip, disable, nobleman.
Retrospect, dare, nationality, regulation, distribute, salvation, functional, county, physiologist, rationale, espouse, disloyal, consistent, primitive, determination, eloquence, gadget, hazardous, immigration, debris, thud, fervent, beneficial, transparent, immunization. Diminish, hallmark, blurry, deplorable, align, standpoint, mundane, abandon, inanimate, reiterate, righteous, verge, aspiration, insignificant, persecution, additive, invasive, tragedy, advent, specifically, prudence, ravage, strenuous, therapeutic, click. Indignation, archaic, bidding, defendant, virtuous, longitude, explorer, dimension, courtesy, glare, inoculation, frantically, readily, literal, tempt, opaque, urbanization, eventually, profuse, proficient, interlock, outlast, mast, sheer, burial. Coma, cavern, autonomy, admission, lucid, sophisticated, precise, competitor, ambiguous, entice, connectic, constructively, odds, applaud, boredom, convey, designation, summons, untold, durable, passion, utility, unpaid, blocker, rural. Haunting, communism, reprimand, integrated, hateful, relieve, dissolution, dynasty, modification, effective, transmit, detestation, undervalue, glorify, remedial, courageous, refract, decisive, adjusted, infect, friar, unlimited, clarification, release, collusion. apologetic, foster, obedience, excellence, testify, filthy, flexible, completion, notification, interpreter, coincidence, arrogance, attendance, incorporate, predictable, waiver, myriad, compile, parasite, throwaway, geometric, consequent, approval, favorable, freckle. Inattentive, observe, proposition, comprehensive, adoption, calculation, imitative, requisite, carbohydrate, analytical, broth, torturous, squeak, stagnant, omen, basically, terminate, condone, overly, combat, grad, consciousness, nimble, ripe, flick. Wary, rebirth, suspense, finite, handheld, ideology, insolvent, misconceive, protein, forlorn, gifted, participation, disgust, hypothesis, liberation, acquisition, exploration, relish, mistreat, conveyor, constriction, reportedly, flap, officiate, trilogy. Incredible, association, accustom, acquire, disciple, waterproof, executive, furnished, restful, likewise, mash, complementary, implausible, traverse, definite, pragmatic, mob, complacent, submission, philosopher, tenant, portion, indefensible, participate, fright. Mute, seep, eerie, wilderness, humanist, migrate, introvert, stoop, ensemble, profoundly, hedge, defect, commencement, psychological, weary, coverage, machinery, spinal, negative, grandeur, scornful, recess, sovereign, revelation, climatology. Hostility, instill, motionless, provocative, kinship, groundless, despite, dazzling, insurance, regard, imaginary, gloss, inventory, snare, injustice, curb, pasty, foretell, antagonism, greasy, fasting, impertinent, toll, presumptuous, sneak. Gregarious, remark, pandemic, complaint, vehement, dominate, persecute, subcultural, abduct, autonomous, tropics, resolve, temporary, barbarous, enable, blunt, counterfeit, drastically, seize fire, divorcee, lurk, nonetheless, aquarium, eternity, disposition. Harpoon, conduction, moderately, altruistic, preference, sentimental, registration, oppose, overcrowd, variation, wage, knowledgeable, benevolent, replicate, stubborn, marvelously, concave, rebuff, teeming, heretic, perplex, preposterous, commandment, meddlesome, peer. Herald, floodgate, wanderer, succinct, narrate, inclusive, ultimatum, requirement, ornate, grammatical, ethical, increment, toughen, originally, sublime, concession, outlaw, convex, magnificent, frightening, exertion, unison, dump, faith, ardor. Encounter, disgrace, sensibility, virtual, brass, preface, uncaring, feudal, detest, infringe, conviction, perpetual, importance, distinctive, devastate, goddess, masterful, prone, disposed, vain, incompatible, undermine, refugee, receptive, crackle. Revenge, medicinal, recruitment, indolence, delicate, verse, contemptible, rewarding, metropolis, liver, permanent, publisher, routine, whale, archaeology, amazement, woeful, periodically, mischief, engaged, elated, implication, confront, symmetry, remarkable. Astonishment, undercut, stain, transaction, initiate, stealth, decipher, affluent, aggregation, normalize, visibility, disdainful, peep, visible, inconsiderable, breakthrough, priest, equator, contention, summon, diameter, fishery, complex, slot, didactic. Taint, processed, extrinsic, potential, metaphor, scarcity, motive, tactic, era, bitterly, esteem, exaggerate, conflicting, agreeably, telephony, workaholic, butler, clerical, endurance, nursery, prevalent, hardship, employment, foregoing, crust. Recruit, via, impressionist, insolvency, evacuate, namely, unemployment, expected, unavoidable, donation, crucial, impair, languish, inauspicious, desperation, equivalent, brutality, intersect, unmoved, preach, anachronism, cohesive, monotonous, transient, foreboding. Brochure, impudent, crush, propel, muse, invigorate, prop, token, manifestation, easygoing, lodging, applause, introspection, lousy, despise, exception, literary, lament, ashtray, intrude, formality, construe, rake, reconciliation, reclaim,